until we're ready. Ready? All right. So we weren't really gonna record this, but I decided to make a new dish that I never made before, but I saw it on YouTube by the channel. I don't remember exactly the channel, what it was, but it's called Chicken Cacciatore, which essentially looks like this. I already prepped everything. I already started, obviously, but we are frying some chicken breasts. The guy on the video, oh, I remember the channel. It's called Vivaldi. Vivaldi on YouTube, check it out, it's really good. But some chicken breast, cut it up, put a little bit of flour to kind of coat it, and obviously seasoned it well. So right now it's frying up in the pan here. But after this is created, I chopped up some vegetables. So right here I have green bell pepper, red bell pepper. There's some onions under there. So that's gonna be going on after this is kind of fried almost 3/4 of the way. I'm also gonna add some mushrooms to that. Obviously, before I put the vegetables in, I'm gonna put this garlic stuff right there. And oh, you have to add, it's Italian, so you gotta have the tomato sauce. So this is tomato basil. We've got this brand before for the banana peppers. It's the same brand, but I never had their tomato sauce. So we're gonna try with that. And besides that, that's pretty much it. You're gonna see the end product. I'm very excited. Like I said, I never made it, and I wanted to try something new because I saw it on YouTube. We're gonna add also some bay leaves that we bought today. So
oh yeah, bay leaves.
Find it right here. Parsley. So we have all of our spices right here, but I can't find the bay leaves.
It's right there.
Here. So we're gonna add some bay leaves once it's cooked and simmering. We're gonna do that. So yeah, let's get this chicken ready, and then you'll see the next step when I put the vegetables in. All right, so I think we're ready to get the chicken out. It's brown, so I'm gonna take out the chicken right here real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. This is not like a fancy dish, it's a rustic dish, so we're not looking for like extreme like precision. It's more about, oh, it tastes good and it looks good. So we're gonna take this out all the way right here. So that's pretty much it. It's okay, there's a couple little pieces there. It gives it a flavor. So we're not gonna change anything. We're not gonna add any more oil. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna cook in one pot. That's what the Vivaldi guy said. So we're gonna add the garlic. Again, garlic burns easily. I've been definitely guilty of that. So we're just gonna let it like simmer for like literally a couple seconds, just to where it gets a little brown. Right? When you start smelling it, that's when you know it's ready to go. And I'm starting to get that smell, so I think it's pretty much good to go. Again, it burns easily, so you gotta be careful with the garlic. Okay, so now we're gonna add our vegetables. We're going to add our green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and onions. So that's gonna go in there. We're gonna add our mushrooms as well. So basically just adding the whole thing. The bay leaf goes up towards the end when we add the sauce, but it's not ready yet because we're going to let this basically sweat down. So it's gonna reduce into like maybe half the size, maybe not so much, but it's gonna reduce for sure. So we're gonna leave it here a couple of minutes.
That's pretty.
I know the colors are really vibrant, but
Okay.
you gotta get a little persuasion. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and then we'll be back when it's reduced, so we can add the tomato sauce. All right, so it's been a couple of minutes now, and it's sweated down. So we can look at the pan. Again, it's not half like reduction, but it's probably like 3/4 of the original size that it was, because we want to keep the chunkiness too. We don't want to just like reduce it to just the sauce almost, and then it's like it's not really what we're looking for. So now we're gonna add the chicken. We're gonna add the chicken. And we're gonna break up the chicken a little bit, just so like we get a little bit more coverage. Again, it's not gonna be perfect. It's not supposed to be like, oh, you know, perfect bite-sized pieces. You might get a little one, you might get a big one. It's really gonna be like a surprise type of thing. So we added it, the chicken's there, I cut it up, and now we're gonna add some of the sauce here. We're gonna add some of the tomato basil, right? I might add half of the bottle because it's supposed to be saucy, but I don't think I'll add the whole thing. So.
I don't like that. Try it.
First I'm gonna, yeah, about that. It's pretty good. A little bit more than half. Because again, it has to be saucy and like really, really rustic and like deep flavor.
What do you think, what does rustic mean? In this
Rustic
situation?
is like, it looks old school. Like it looks like it wasn't made in a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant.
Oh, I see.
It's like homemade.
Right.
That's like rustic, right? So I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit so we can get all this stuff in there. Make sure that everything is coated. Make sure that everything gets some of that sauce so that we don't have any dry spots. So as you can see, it's pretty much getting evenly coated here. Now, I did season the chicken pretty well, but I do like pepper. So I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper just because I like the robustness that it adds. It was down there. So I'm gonna add a good amount of pepper here. Just because I like the kick that it gives you. But it's not a spicy dish. We're not going for spicy, you know what I mean? We're not going for like...
We're going for Caucasian.
No, we're going for Italian. So, that's what it is right here. We're gonna let this simmer for maybe 10-15 minutes on low heat. And we're gonna put the bay leaves. So I haven't opened this one up yet. So let's see if I can open it for you guys real quick here.
Winko has really cheap seasoning.
Yes, that's where we go for our seasonings. We get the Winko brand is pretty good.
Yeah,
but,
Winko.
But even like the other brands they have there are pretty good
They have
too.
good sales, yeah.
So if you ever need good seasonings, definitely get it there. For example, I'll show you guys right now. After I open this, we're gonna add just one leaf. One leaf doesn't need a lot. Put it in there. So it gets that flavor. We're gonna cover this up. Again, 10-15 minutes, nothing crazy. So
Ooh, I can smell it already.
I know it's really nice. So I want to show you a little bit of my like essentials in terms of like seasonings and oil and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to talk about is the oil. So this is the oil that I always use. In fact, I just bought another one today, the same exact one. The reason why I like this one, and some people are probably gonna say, oh, there's better brands. So yeah, I'm sure, but I always get grapeseed oil. I know a lot of people like to cook with olive oil, which is good, but it doesn't have a lot of good heat resistance, right? And I like to cook with higher heat, so grapeseed oil has a good heat resistance. I've also heard peanut oil is pretty good for that. Avocado oil as well, but I like grapeseed oil. It's just the one that I've used for a long time now. Olive oil is good if you're gonna make like a vinaigrette, or if you're gonna make like mayo or things like that you're not really cooking with it too much or at all, so it doesn't have to like burn and basically denature is what it's called. So that's the oil I use. In terms of pepper, so this is an old grinder that we had a long time. My mom bought it somewhere, and it used to have Himalayan salt. So we cleaned it up, and now we add pepper because it's reusable. You can take the cap off. But this peppercorns we got at Winko. We actually got it at bulk, so it's fresh. It's definitely fresh. You can tell the difference. Besides, if you like use the crushed pepper, it's not gonna have the same freshness. And again, like Flora was mentioning, we can take a look at the, go around here so we can take a look at our stuff. So we just got this one today, the bay leaves. But what I wanted to talk about in particular is, oh, check this one out. Get a pizza this. I don't even know who got this and where they got this, but for pizza, we actually have pizzas. What I like about Winco is that you can get big, almost kind of like Costco in some instances, like in terms of like sizes. We got this there. It was like $5 for like a big bottle of Slap Your Mama. This is our go-to right here. This is like anything fails. We don't have sriracha. We don't have like spicy. We want to add it to like chicken, like barbecue chicken or something like that. This is the go-to. This is the go-to. So we got the big one. And we also got the little ones here. We actually got this today. I haven't used it in a long time, but I think it's good because sometimes we want to make fries in the air fryer and we don't add oil, so it doesn't really crisp up. It doesn't really crisp up as much as it should. So we got some canola oil spray, cooking spray. So probably use that tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we use. What I like to use, like I mentioned, is a pepper. I like to use Slap Your Mama. I like to use sometimes the red peppercorns here. Sometimes flakes, yeah. Cumin, if we're gonna do like Indian or Arabic food, I use that. All that type of stuff. Onion powder, we use a lot of onion powder. So we really like to season our food is what I'm trying to say. Like that's, like we just do that, right? So, but let's take a look at our food over here. Look at that. It's already looking amazing. And I think it's ready to go actually. I think if we let it simmer too much, it's gonna just
get mushy.
Yeah, get too mushy. So it's pretty much done. So what we're gonna do here is clean up a little bit. All right, so it's pretty much done at this point. Again, I don't want it to get mushy, so we're ready to plate.
Take the bay leaf out.
Wait, we'll take the bay leaf out. Usually I leave it doesn't really matter, but I'll take it out. Got some plates, and we're just gonna get a good serving of this. Again, I never made this before. I like cooking, I love cooking, but I've never made anything like this. So you guys are gonna see our reaction to it. But tell me, how does it look? I think it looks really good. The camera might not be making the colors pop as much.
I think it does.
It does? Okay.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Because it's like super, super like deep reds. You got a lot of like, the green makes it pop too. So it's a big helping. But you know what? I haven't eaten the whole day. I was busy at work. And like the man from Vivaldi said, shout out to him again. You can make this in like any scenario. Like you can add rice, you can add cheese, pasta, whatever. But we're just making it kind of by itself right now. Here I made a little mess, but that's okay. I'll clean it up right now. Actually, get in here. Because we got some ants coming up and you don't want those dudes to go crazy. But that's pretty much the dish right there. Chicken Cacciatore. So we're gonna put this on the table and you're gonna see our reaction to the taste of it. Okay, so here are plates. We put it on the table. Let's see, let's take a first taste right here. I'm gonna get a little bit of the chicken here. It's hot as heck. Ooh. That is really good though. That is really good.
This is the steam. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Let's see,
Yeah, you can see it a little bit.
Let's turn it around so you can.
Oh no, I don't look good.
Okay. She doesn't want to, but
yeah,
it's really good. In fact, okay, I'll put it on myself and you taste it. So she doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine. But let's see, taste it and tell me what you think. I know it's hot. It's hot. Blow on it. Blow on it. So she's got a piece of chicken as well here. Let's see. Yeah, I get a little piece. What do you think? It's good,
it's
huh?
good.
Yeah, so what do you think of the flavor? Like, what's the profile? Like, get maybe like a vegetable, like one of those peppers. And she doesn't even really like bell peppers like that.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to like them though.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
there's
getting
an onion. Okay. It's crunchy. What do you think? Is good?
Crunchy in the way that it's cooked, not raw, but it's crunchy. It's flavorful. You taste the basil that's in the tomato sauce. And obviously, the tomato and the seasonings, which is really good. Not strong. There's like not one seasoning that's strong. You know,
Overpowering.
They're all blending in well.
So that was a dish. I kind of want to start like experimenting with other dishes like that, and like maybe make videos like this. Tomorrow we got a pretty fun day too, so you're gonna see that. But yeah, Chicken Cacciatore. Shout out to Vivaldi. They put out the video literally today or earlier when I was at work. I saw it and I was like, I gotta make this. So I downloaded the video or sent it to myself, and we literally went to Winco and bought the ingredients today. So look at that, easy peasy. You should try to make it. That's right. Okay.